everyone, welcome back. So you know when your baby makes all those babble sounds and you're kind of unsure what to say or do or how to respond to them? Well, today we're going to talk about exactly what you can do and say to really promote healthy baby talk for your baby, which is going to lay the foundation for fantastic language development for the rest of their lives. Let's start with repeating their sounds back to them. Okay, so what I mean by that is you're going to hear a lot of coos and bahs and oohs and ahs. You're going to go ahead and repeat those same sounds back to them, and you're going to see they're going to repeat it back to you. And it's going to be this back and forth kind of babble sounds, which will lay the foundation for conversations. Next, use rhymes and rhythms and repeated sounds to help your baby with language development. So, language development comes out of the left side of the brain, and that's strongly connected with rhythmic and pattern sounds. So some examples of how you can do this: nursery rhymes are great. You can go ahead and read them to your baby, or singing a lullaby is fantastic for repeated pattern sounds, or just any other thing you can think of that's very rhythmic for your baby, which will promote their language development. The third thing you can do is play simple talking and touching games with your baby. So a great one is to say to your baby, "Where's your nose?" And then they kind of look at you. So you'll point to their nose and you'll say, "There's your nose. Here's Mommy's nose. There's Haley's nose." And so you do this back and forth with kind of connecting language with touch. Another great one is peekaboo, because again, there's a gesture and a hand motion that connects with the language, and then you can start doing peekaboo with the baby, so it's kind of a back and forth that will really create some strong language development for them. Number 4, remember to use strong facial expressions. Okay, so what that means is when you're doing that back and forth talk with your baby, make sure you smile. That smile will encourage your baby to continue to engage in that conversation. When you're playing those peekaboo games, have a big wide-eyed look for your baby. They're gonna wanna continue to engage with you. It's really important to help them remember language is not just about what is spoken, it's also about those facial expressions and human connection. And finally, name an object over and over again. So here's an example of that. "Hey, Haley, there's your pink lovey. Oh, is your lovey soft? Are you cuddling with your lovey? Can mommy hold your lovey?" I'm saying the word lovey a lot because it's going to connect in with their brain, that sound, which will lay the foundation for her to eventually say that word. So those are just a few examples of things you can do to help your baby develop healthy baby talk to foster great language development as they continue to grow. On our next episode, we're going to continue this conversation with more nuggets on how to do it. And feel free to go ahead and post some comments below. I'd love to hear from all of you on what you're using at home for language development with your baby so we can continue this conversation together. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.